Hey guys, so today I thought I'd make a video just kind of showing you guys my bayonets as they're mounted on the rifle they go with. This is a video I've been kind of planning for a while, and right now I've got 5 different rifles on the table, and I was gonna make this one long video, but then I'm actually gonna break it up into 2 shorter videos because I've got 5 other rifles that I'm gonna make a separate video on. But I just thought it'd be kind of cool, to kind of lay out particular rifles and attach the corresponding bayonet with them, and just kind of show you guys the difference with the patterns of the bayonets, the length, the style, and just how they look overall. Because there was a lot of different patterns and designs of bayonets for different countries and everything, from different lengths to spike bayonets to blades. And I just thought it'd be kind of cool, to mount them onto my rifles and show you guys what I got here. And the rifles I got here on the table now, I've got 3 U.S. rifles, and I've got 2 British rifles. In my next video, I'm going to have 2 Russian, 2 Japanese, and 1 German rifle. So that'll be like a part 2 video. But I've really been looking forward to making this video for a while, and I'm glad today's the day to make both these videos. And as you guys been following me, I haven't really been shooting at all. It's been like 3 months since I've been able to shoot any of my rifles. And I mentioned before that, my buddy, his uncle owns the land. We've been shooting out there. This is our 10th year we've been shooting out there because we started in like late '09 or so. But his uncle's actually trying to sell the land, so I'm not sure how much longer it'll be available to us. And then my buddy, his name's Ray, he's actually getting married 3 weeks from today. And so, wish him well with that and everything. So we'll just kind of see. I might have to find another place to shoot, might have to join a gun range or something. I'm not sure, but I'm just thankful that I have had access to all that land for the past right about 9 to 10 years. I'm thankful for that, but we'll see. Maybe one day I'll have land of my own. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to bring you in closer and just kind of see what I got here. So let's go. Alright, so here's what I got. Like I said, I got 5 rifles. The top 3 here are all US, and these bottom 2 are British. This first one here is my M1917, or basically model 1917 also. But this is my Eddystone. And I picked it up late last year. I got it for $600, but I wanted to show you the bayonet that goes with it. As you see, the bayonet is not fully attached, which it's kind of snug right here, and I'm going to kind of work with it later. I don't want to force it on there. I've kind of lubed it up and everything, but if you can tell, it's kind of got a bend right there in the hilt. So I'm going to have to kind of work with it some, but I actually got this bayonet probably like 5 or 6 years ago for $15. It does have the scabbard. It's got a little bit of damage on the scabbard, but I'm still thankful for that. So like I said, eventually I will be able to attach this, just don't want to force it on there. But just to look at the length of that, as you know, this is a World War I era rifle, and the bayonets in World War I and early World War II were a lot longer, but eventually they started cutting them down because of the Geneva Convention. Thought it was basically inhumane, like to have a 15-inch long blade or 16 or whatever it was. But just look at that blade, though. That's unreal. This bayonet here actually fits the model 1897 trench rifle, riot shotgun. I'm sorry, the trench riot shotgun also. But grateful to have that in the collection. I hope to get a sling for that rifle soon. Moving down here, I've got my Springfield M1 Garand. The receiver dates to May of 1944, and I've got my Garand bayonet on there. As you can see, this one was is actually like a model 1942 bayonet that was cut down. It was originally 16 inches. It was cut down to like 9 7/8. I think it was 8. I can't even remember now, but most of you Garand guys know what I'm talking about. But I do have an '03 bayonet that was made by Rock Island Arsenal. It's dated, I believe it's 1906 or 1907. I can't even think now, but anyways, that it was actually cut down. It would have been for like the Springfield '03 rifles, but this is an actual Garand made bayonet right there. But anyways, See, a lot shorter than the one for the model 1917 or M1917. See the difference? I tried to line them up about the same there. So you see there's a hole probably 5 inches or so less, 5 to 6 inches less there in length. Moving on here, I've got my 1944 Underwood M1 carbine. It's got the M4 carbine bayonet on there, and the blades, it's been sharpened. You know, it's not the best condition. I think I paid like $30 for it, or $32 on eBay, which, you know, that wasn't too bad on that. But it's getting a little bit of dry and everything. I need to kind of work with it and everything. It's really getting about the time where I need to, you know, pull out my rifles and start doing basic maintenance on them. Which those of you guys that have been following me know that every day after I shoot a rifle, I clean it the same day. I don't wait days or weeks. I clean it. And periodically I'll pull, you know, rifles out and start kind of going through them and clean them and maintain them, which, you know, these are an investment, so you have to take care of your investment. You have to protect it. You know, you got to spend the time to properly lubricate them and, you know, give them the TLC that they need. Right here I've got my, this is a World War I #1 Mark III Star Enfield. And this one's dated 1917. And you can tell these rifles are kind of shiny, which I got some Remington oil wipes that I kind of wiped over them a little bit before I started this video. But they weren't too bad anyways. But it's 1917, and look at the bayonet on this. Look how long that is. Standing back, you see it's just maybe an inch or so longer than the model 1917 up there. Maybe an inch and a half to 2 inches longer, if you can tell. I just couldn't imagine getting stabbed at all with anything, but a bayonet that long, that would go all the way through an average size, you know, person. You know what I mean? That would just be unreal. I couldn't imagine stabbing somebody, and I couldn't imagine being stabbed. I bet it doesn't feel good at all. Sure it doesn't. But anyways, really the last one I got here, this is my #4 Mark I. This one, let me see, I done forgot. Yeah, this one's made at the Royal Ordnance Factory for Zachary, 1943. So this one has what's nicknamed like the pig sticker. These were actually used by soldiers for different things. They use them as tent spikes or tent stakes and for just different things. But just look at the difference between a World War I British rifle and a World War II British rifle. The bayonet, you go from a long, I think it's 16-inch bladed bayonet to this is probably, I don't even know, probably about 7 or 8-inch spike bayonet. Just a big difference there in the length and the make of the, you know, the type of the bayonet for the rifle. But anyways, I don't want to make this a long video. Like I said, I'm going to make a part 2, so please watch that also. And I hope you guys are liking these type of videos. And if you will, give me feedback on what other videos you would like to see. Like, what are some different videos you would like me to make? You know, I haven't really been buying anything much. Really, like the past 2 to 3 months, I haven't bought hardly anything for my collection. Really about the past 2 months. Just honestly, I've gotten to a point where between work and spending time with my family, I've just been burnt out. And that's why I say sometimes we got to take a break from collecting and just enjoy what we already have. Maybe move displays around and clean things and organize things. And then, you know, we'll get back to where we got the urge to go out there and start picking again. But anyways, guys, please watch part 2. And I'm about to record it now. And thank you for all your support.